Episode 11, another uneventful entry in the series. However, I guess it's worth talking about because so was episode 7 and it turns out there's enough happening there to make a video about, so I gotta do the same here.
Will ya?
I guess that pretty much settles everything.
Now, as I keep saying, Laxus is the only major problem for our Natsu team. I mean, the new girl, Toka, whatever, we don't really know how strong she is. She stole some power from the water dragon, but again, he was kind of fucking lame. So we have to see. I'm not so sure she's as strong as Zerov, so Natsu should be able to beat her up.
Won't be much longer. Natsu will be joining them.
However, Laxus, oh yeah, now Laxus is a big problem from everyone. And I like that the show acknowledges it. In my opinion, Laxus can still defeat Natsu even when he goes into his berserk rage mode.
So yeah, お前とは雨の日の決着がまだついてなかったな。
Like I said, Gray defeats Jellal, but Laxus defeats Natsu. I mean, I really like the fact that he pretty much wipes the floor with Kiria. I mean, I guess this is one kind of way to show that Erza surpasses her. It was just a phase in her life that Kiria was able to dominate and beat her up.
I severed her strength. The honorable swordmaster has been reduced to a blubbering mess.
And now Erza's gonna come back and barely squeeze a defeat against Laxus, and they kind of show how she has grown in power and she's actually on another level than Kiria. Therefore, Kiria can now fight Lucy and have the most epic fight in the fairy tale history. Can't wait to make that episode. It's gonna be the greatest fight in the whole series. Can't wait to fucking see it. Anyhow, I really like the fact that Jellal is an airhead now, that he's kind of dumb, and he's very in love with with Erza.
7つの星に愛されよ。
こいつはもうダメだ。
I mean, it's clever writing. I mean, you can say that the story sucks in fairy tale and the arcs don't really have payoffs and development is pretty much non-existent for most of the characters. Even when it comes to their backstories, they're fucking similar. Most of them are just orphans who, well, made their way to the guild and had some tragic thing happen to them as they were children. I mean, Lucy stands out, but Gray, Natsu, and Erza are very fucking similar in that way. They even tend to fight their parents, like Lucy fought against her papa, in a way that she refused his riches and her place there. And, well, Gray pretty much defeated Silver, and Erza fight with Irene is like one of her best highlights. When Irene turns into a dragon and she falls from the sky with a sword. Okay, she had Wendy to spot her, but still, epic fight.
You hear me?
A child like this is a dragon slayer?
You get my point. Similarities, not that great character development, but there is some clever, witty writing and some good jokes that actually work because it's very much relies on the interaction between the characters and the chemistry they have.
My word! Can you even imagine the kind of struggle that must go on day after day? Now don't be a naughty boy, Gashi.
Go!
And that's where fairy tale fucking rocks. The interaction between Jellal and Erza could have ended up in a battle that would be inconsequential and irrelevant for the bigger picture of the series. However, they found a way to implicate their romance into their conflict and made Erza show off her skills and her awesomeness of her body, and that made Jellal that made Jellal pretty much useless as a combat opponent, at least towards to her.
尻尾もついてるにゃ。ウサギさんの方が好みかにゃ。
And then he just kidnaps her and runs away with her. Very beautiful. Funny thing, it works, it's perfect for fairy tale. This is why the series still holds up, and it gets away with things that other anime would have crumbled under.
それとも誘惑の鎧が好みか。
エルサを傷つけることは許さん。
All these convoluted plot points and all these exaggerated ways of interaction between them, it only works here. As I was saying, Wendy also kind of gets like more of a spotlight, but whatever. I mean, I guess she's cute.
What a small petty trick.
Can we please stop with all of this small talk?
I understand that. It just, I want to see her fight like she fought with Dimeria. So let's see where it goes. Also, it's pretty fun that she can actually have those star dresses from Lucy. It was a very amazing addition to see Wendy in a star dress. Hope it happens again. Bring in more. Speaking of which, Lucy, well, she fights Lizana, and Lizana turned into a Lamia, or the snake lady from Monster Musume.
It's wonderful to know that you think of me as such a lady. Okay, let's pick up.
All I can take today.
Since it's my first time, I don't want to go slow anyway.
It's a Lamia, right? Well, she turns to that, and she's like strangling her into a sexual mode, and she looks into her eyes, and I mean, it's all for fan service, I get it.
ねえ、ルーシー。私の目を見て白く染まりましょう。
But then she gets to her spy businesswoman attire, and then she gets her dark glasses on, which kind of nullifies her spell. Kind of like the same bullshit with Erza's eye that made her get rid of Kira's spell and actually put up a fight in the second encounter.
目から受ける魔法は半減できるものでな。
わしが寝ている最大のチャンスを生かせんところは。
Otherwise, it's fun. It's a good episode. It just, as I said, is more preparations for what's to come.